Welcome back everybody to part 3 of this video. Part 3. And here we are discovering truth. I'm OBZ1, and what we're trying to understand is what is real in this world and how we're really just trying to understand what the world is. That's my desire, but you can also use this information for anything you want to achieve. Today we're asking the question, as you can see in the title below, do we exist? Right? So this is a big question, because there's a lot of people out there who think we don't exist, man. You can't be 100% sure. Can't be 100% sure of anything. Like, yo, dude, is reality even real? Nothing means anything. There's no point to anything. But if you watch my first 2 videos, you would know that truth exists, and we identify truth through consistency. That's what my first 2 videos showed you. So now we're going to take this information, which is our foundation, and we're going to determine if we exist. Now, as a human, we are experiencing things through our perceptions. We're experiencing things through this lens, right? There's little old Joe over here, right? Right? And he is perceiving things through his eyes and his ears, and information is coming in, and he's getting a ton of information, right? And he starts to see dots connect. He starts to see things happen repetitively over and over again. And what he sees repetitively happen is that he repetitively feels pain. He repetitively feels joy. He repetitively experiences a flesh body. He consistently sees these things happen consistently, time and time again. I mean, unless you're talking about out-of-body experience, but that's on drugs or something, you know, right? So he's consistently experiencing a real, live human body, right? And now we know that consistency is the #1 attribute of truth. And we're asking if it is true, if it is true that we exist, right? And to answer that question, I have to say, according to Joe up here, and every single human on Earth, and if I want to disqualify all of them because they're all of my imagination, according to me, every perception I've had continues to verify that I am living a human experience in a human body. And yes, I do indeed exist. And it is very true that we as humans exist and can do things. So it's not a great leap of faith. Sure, I can never really be 100% sure, alright? I can never be 100% sure of everything, and that's because I don't have all the information in all the universe. But from what I do know, I don't, these aren't statistics that coming out of anywhere, but I am 99% sure. Because out of every single experience in my life, I'm 99% sure that I'm a human, because every single experience has almost verified that, almost every single experience. And therefore that points toward the absolute truth being the fact that we exist. So I'm not going to go out there and be a person saying that I'm God and I know everything. But I am going to say that there's a high chance that we exist, and it would be useless to just throw that out and say we don't exist just because a few little minor details. So I'm going to say we do exist. It is a fact, because the consistency points toward the absolute truth that we are experiencing this life in a human body. So that's episode 3 for you guys. In the next episode, we're going to get into some more details about what this human experience can tell us about the other world. So we know truth exists. We know truth's attribute is consistency. and we know that we consistently see that we're in a human body. So now that we've laid down that groundwork, we can we start to move on to bigger and grander things to discover on a pursuit of truth. If you guys have any questions and think I'm fallacious, if you want to challenge me, please do so, because I want the truth just as bad as you, and I don't want to get stuck in any weird ideas. Thank you for watching, and please comment and help us unravel this. Let's have this conversation.